Sup? This is a floater here, doing a review on Mafex Black Suit Spider-Man, or Symbiote Spider-Man. I'm gonna call him Black Suit Spider-Man because some of the head sculpts is based off of the McFarlane penmanship from like the 90s and a little bit of the late 80s. And at that point, I don't think it was a symbiote anymore he was wearing. I think it was just a normal cloth black suit. So I just call it a black cloth suit Spider-Man. But this is a just really shouldn't surprise anyone, considering this figure's been out for a couple months now, and there's been 1,000 and bajillion views online saying how it's just a masterpiece. But you know, I'll say it anyway. This is a masterpiece of a figure. It's really good in almost every single way. There's a few imperfections on mine, and there's a few nitpicks I have of it, but overall, like, this is probably a top 10 figure of the year for me. I didn't think I was gonna get it. Like, I kind of wanted to skip over it because it's buying a Mafex figure. You know, it's a Mafex figure. But I had my Marvel Legends one, and I was like, I'm fine. The Marvel Legends one is good enough. No, this one's superior. It's better in obviously every way. I'm just surprised by how it's probably my favorite Mafex Spider-Man figure I've ever gotten. And this would be like, I think, my third, fourth Mafex Spidey, and it's a really good figure. I didn't know that they had put a blue wash on this figure. Hopefully y'all can see it. Now it's gonna brighten up right there. Yeah, you can kind of see the blue wash. I don't know if they airbrushed it or dry brushed it, but it's all over the figure, which is really nice. Remind a little bit of a Toy Biz type of look on it. And then you can see some of the imperfections. I don't think you can see it. Yeah, there you go. There's a bit of a little bit of white paint kind of slightly chipping off. You can barely see it. It doesn't really bother me since the molding of the spider itself is so well done and honestly over the top. They didn't have to do that, but they did. And this is basically the same mold as the original comic Spidey, except they decided to get rid of the sculpted lines. Like, they took it very serious. The head sculpt's great. Love the head sculpt. But this is by far a top 10 figure of the year for me. Let me show you another head sculpt. It comes with 3 head sculpts in total. You have the Parker head, which I actually like more than the original Parker head we got with the other one. I just like the hairdo more, and the stubble on there was done. I think it was done all right. I'm trying to feel. Yeah, they painted on there. It's stubble, so I get it. It makes more sense to just paint on stubble than try and sculpt a whole beard. That just kind of doesn't make sense. So it's a pretty good head sculpt. I really like it. I love the detail, the symbiote on the neck. Though I probably won't use his head sculpt all too often. Then I have this guy right here. This is the more, I think this is the more, yeah, McFarlane-esque head on this guy. I mean, I think they're both heads are drawn by McFarlane, but I could be very wrong on that. I love the little eye scrunch on there. Makes the figure, the face come alive. For a pretty much fully masked head, it definitely has some emotion in it. What really impressed me, they gave us a little cool web accessory. They gave me a web bag. What I love about this is you can not just, you know, it doesn't have to be used only for the Symbiote Spider-Man or Black Suit Spider-Man here. You can use this on any Spider-Man figure you have in your collection. It works for all. So it's definitely a little nice accessory I'm going to probably use for other Spider-Man. Maybe, you know, more younger Spider-Man, perhaps. Even though I don't have an Ultimate Spider-Man in my collection. And then it comes with multiple hands. I'm gonna go through these pretty quickly. If you've never seen a Mafex Spider-Man or seen a review, then you probably know. But it comes with almost any type of hand imaginable. Alright, you can't see that. Web shooting hands. wall crawling hands. Here we go. Sorry. Try and make sure y'all can see it. Relaxed hands. Has web grabbing hands. You can use this for a multitude of things. You can use them for grabbing just stuff, but this is mainly for him, putting the webs in his hands. It's not a fist hand. It's a little different. The fist hands are the ones I have on him right now. And what else? I think that's it. Oh, it comes with some magnetic hands as well. Also, magnetic feet. I'll show those off in a moment. Alright, never mind. I can't show those magnetic hands. I don't have a metal wall anywhere near me. But I will say, they do work. They do work. But that's it. I forgot about one thing. There's only one problem that came with my Spider-Man. And it seems like the leg on this guy is a little warped. It's kind of just bending to the side just a little bit. But when you start posing it around and all that, it really doesn't get in the way all too much. It still looks overall really good. I may fix it, I may not, but it looks so good to me. Regardless, as long as I don't stand in the Veneta pose for too long, I really could care less. But overall, this is even with some of those mini nitpicks, it's a 10 out of 10 figure for me. It's whenever I put out my top 10 figures of the year, it's definitely gonna be in there. No doubt.